Welcome to the first ever formal Tarbiya program that ISNS has organized for the Islamic workers. Before we get started, I would like to request Brother Hafiz Yaqub Sharif Sahab to recite a few verses, 2 or 3 verses of the Holy Quran, inshallah, and then we will give a little bit of introduction, and then Maulana Shaykh Hafiz Amin Sahab will be the main speaker, inshallah. There'll be some time left for questions and answers afterwards.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. خلق الإنسان من علق. اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم. اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم. علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. كلا إن إلى ربك الرجعى. أرأيت الذي ينهى. أرأيت الذي ينهى عبدا إذا صلى. أرأيت إن كان على الهدى أو أمر بالتقوى. صدق الله العظيم.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulihil Kareem. Dear brothers and sisters, I will just take about 5 to 7 minutes, inshallah, to introduce this entire program. And I want to give maximum time to Shaykh Amin, and also leave some time for questions and answers at the end. We will break for Salatul Asr, which is at 3:30. The program will continue until 4 o'clock, and so you will have time to ask questions before and after the Salat, inshallah. I am 64 years old. Why I'm saying that is I have traveled worldwide quite a bit, and I've seen many Muslim countries, including the US, where I've spent many years. And I'm sure you share this feeling with me, that Muslim Ummah is facing a lot of difficulties, and I would hate to use the word crisis, but it is of the crisis proportions, both from outside and from inside. Not to say that this is a hopeless situation, because Alhamdulillah, we believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the guidance that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam brought, and if you hold fast to that guidance, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said, as you all know, that I'm going to leave two things behind me, Kitabullah and Sunnati. If you hold fast to those two, you will never go astray. So there is a lot of hope, inshallah. But shaitan is always there. The only effort and force in this world that inspires us for evil is it never goes to sleep. It takes any opportunity we give that force, which is called shaitan. So anyway, without going into those details, my observation has been that we have so many issues when we come to work together as Muslims. I mean, look at it at an individual level, at an organization level, even at a country level, international level. You see examples where we trust non-Muslims more than Muslims. Isn't that pathetic? In a society like this, where we are all supposed to be very educated, so to speak, quote unquote, enlightened, and even among the Islamic workers in this country, we have issues, we have problems, we have differences that we cannot resolve peacefully. And as you know, in this masjid itself, we had to face a lawsuit which cost us more than $50,000. And it's pathetic. And there are issues, I don't want to go into other organizations, I just focus on this because we are concerned about us, as well as hopefully the entire Chicago area where Muslim Islamic workers are facing difficulties. And we need to, if there's any one particular focus as Islamic workers, we must really give very high importance to it, which is the Tarbiya. Now Tarbiya is a very vast field. You know, Tarbiya for ourselves and in a personal life, in a spiritual life, community life, and everything else. But here, this program is particularly focused for the workers like us. We have taken some responsibility or intend to take a responsibility, or we are going to volunteer for some work in a community setting, in an organizational setting. So a lot of issues pertain to general way of life we need to adopt, but they are in particularly sharp focus when we are talking about our role as workers. So this idea of having a Tarbiya program, and inshallah we'll also have leadership program, was there for a long time. And as soon as we started the new board, we said we will conduct inshallah a Tarbiya program for workers. And I hope that even beyond this, it will continue to be a constant and continual feature of our activities. And I just wanted to introduce you to what we have. There are 4 sessions. First is motivation, second is skills, third is stamina, and fourth is project management techniques. Now, going back to each session has got some subtopics. You have a paper in front of you that gives the same outline. And these subtopics is what we are going to focus upon, plus maybe anything else Hafiz Amin wants to add. Very important, you know, because many of the problems that we have is because our motivation is in a different direction than where it should be. And then once we go past this, how do we actually work the skills as Islamic workers? This is, in my opinion, a very important topic. We'll come to that in the second session. Third session is we start something, but we lose steam, and we cannot continue on, or we get disheartened, and there is another continuing force that we need to sustain our effort and our intentions. We'll talk about that. And then, you know, this is a physical approach on how do you effectively, efficiently organize any project. All of us who are in businesses and industries, we know a lot about it. We do it every day. But we need to make sure that we share at least a very basic model.